Alright, today is the day. We're going to start tearing into this Type 3 engine out of the Fastback. So today what I want to try to get accomplished is I want to get these heads taken off so that we can look down inside the jugs here and kind of see the shape of the cylinder walls, and then hopefully shine a light down in here and see what the internals of this look like. Probably going to go ahead. Well, to be able to look at the internals, of course, I got to take the jugs off, so we're going to also try to do that as well. So we'll get the cylinder head off, we'll get the jugs off, and then hopefully we can get a light down there to kind of see what the internals of this looks like, to see if I'm going to need to break this thing, break this case or not. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get to work. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get these bolts removed right here, so we can get this bracket out of the way. These outside ones are 15 millimeters. And this little guy is a 13 millimeter. I'm going to put the bolts back in so that we do not lose them. So we need to pull off our rocker arm assembly. That's 13 millimeter. Pull our push rods out. Alright, so I've got baggies and a marker so that we can write down everything and where it goes. Alright, next up we have 8 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should let us remove the head. It's also going to be a 15 millimeter. Alright, so we have all of those off, so we should be able to pull this head off. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely gonna have to get these suckers cleaned and gone through. A lot of carbon built up there. Look at the top of that. All right, bring you guys in a little closer so you can see what we're dealing with here. That is just a lot of carbon and dirt and rust. So that would explain why I couldn't get the engine to turn all the way around. So all this stuff is caked up on here. So, Alright, so let's see if we can get those jugs off. Might have to soak them with some PB Blaster to get them off. So actually, yeah, I'm going to run to my shed and grab some PB Blaster so I can start soaking those. I don't even know if that's going to help. And then we'll take the other side off. All right, actually gonna jump to this side. Get this side off. All right, here we go. You can see this thing is sat for quite a while. Got all kinds of trash in there. That cylinder wall doesn't look bad. But yeah, definitely wanted it to look better than this for sure. So let me go get a rubber mallet and we'll go ahead and try to get these jugs off. All right, so based on the way these pistons look, I don't have much hopes for the inside of this case looking much better. I am going to go ahead and blow off all around the these things, because for some reason I can't think what they're called. Jugs. I'm going to go ahead and blow off all around the jugs because I don't want any dirt getting down inside there, just in case we can save the internals on this thing without having to rebuild it. So we're going to clean it off real good, so you probably hear the air compressor turn on, or maybe I'll just fast forward. But yeah, so just to keep it clean, we don't want anything falling down in the casing. So here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get these off. Pretty smooth in there, so that's good. But I'm still probably going to use those new pistons and jugs. Oh yeah, got our rings have got some, looks like they got some rust on them. But underneath the rings, everything looks good. So maybe inside the casing won't be too bad. Alright, so one of the first things I noticed right here on the sides of the pistons is blow by the rings. At least I think I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm not an engine expert, but that's what I feel like that is blow by. I've got it on that one too. I didn't notice it a little bit on that one, a lot on that one. So pretty sure we're definitely running with the new jugs and pistons on this thing for sure. The internals don't look horrible. I don't really see any rust or anything like that down there. Come over here. Look up in here. See if we see anything. I mean, it doesn't look bad in there. I'm gonna need to get a little pin flashlight so I can really get in there and get a good look, but we'll see what we can do, where we can go from here. So that's how you get the top end off on these things. Okay, so I went ahead and got it on the floor so I could loosen up the engine stand so that I could turn the flywheel. So to me, everything internally looks to be in good shape. My rods have very smooth motion up and down. And as far as any play from side to side goes, it's very, very firm. I mean, there's really nothing there as far as play goes. And on the same side, we're looking at the same thing. Everything looks very clean, no surface rust. Same thing. Rods are very smooth. No side-to-side motion on the rods. So I feel like we got a good bottom end here. Just really need to change out this pistons and the jugs and run with that. Some of these came loose, so I probably need to do something about that as well. Get those back in there properly. So I'm happy with the way the inside looks. Let's see. Here's another angle down in there. See if I can get it to focus. I mean, I don't see any surface rust or anything like that down there either. Alright, so my plan moving forward is going to be, we're going to send the heads, or I'm going to get the heads cleaned, pressure checked, get new valves and seals for them, and basically we're going to get the heads redone so that we can put them back on. And then we're going to run with the jugs and pistons that are brand new in the box and go from there. So I got to figure out a machine shop in the area that can do this, or find somewhere I can send them. So if you guys have any suggestions of a decent place to send your heads off to get them redone, drop that down in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Or if you know of a place that is near Pensacola, Fort Walton, Destin, anywhere or in the north end of Florida, then drop that down below as well, so I can take them to there. I don't want to just drop them off to any old machine shop. I'd like for them to kind of have a little bit of knowledge on how the air-cooled engines work. I just would feel better about that. So that's going to be our next steps. We'll be sending these off or getting these somewhere to get them cleaned up, and then we'll start reassembling this thing. I do need to finish taking the heads apart, so I don't really think there's anything much to that. Let's see. Pull these off. I think they just pull right off. I'll probably actually send this. I'm pretty sure you probably just send the rocker arms, the rocker, and everything with it when you take it to get it sent. So I just pull the plugs out. So actually, it's basically ready to rock and roll once I get these off. And these pretty sure they just pull out. So yeah, so that's all we're gonna do today. just wanted to tear into this to get a little better idea on what we were planning on doing with it. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share my channel. Give me any feedback that you have. I greatly appreciate that. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.